welcome back to another pick a card reading here on my YouTube channel, Into the Light. Thank you so much for being here today and clicking on this video. So today's pick a card reading is going to be about what you need to know about your person. So we have 3 crystals to choose from today. We have crystal 1 with the sunstone crystal, crystal 2 with the carnelian crystal, and crystal 3 with the labradorite crystal. So those are 3 crystals to choose from today. Let your intuition guide you to your crystal of choice, and you can find your timestamps in the description box or the comments down below. Now without further ado, let's get started with the video. I'll see you at your pile. Alright, so those who have chosen the sunstone crystal, what do you need to know about your person? What is something you need to know about their personality? Anything, whatever is going on with them. Let's figure it out. So I already cleansed the cards, but I love that incense smoke. It smells so good. Okay, sunstone crystal. What do you need to know about your person? What is something you didn't know? Maybe you don't know this already, but it is important for you to know. Let's figure it out. So the first card here we have is the Empress in reverse. So your person might have issues with their mother. Maybe they just don't have the greatest relationship. Maybe they just don't have the closest bond. If not their mother, it could be their sister. But yeah, maybe they have a little bit of misconceptions when it comes to relationships. If you are a woman yourself, they might have a harder time communicating with you because of the relationship that they have with their mother. So that's one thing to note about your person. Yeah, and it has to do, Knight of Cups comes out. So your person does have a little bit of difficulties communicating with you, or even just being in a relationship in general with other women if they are like that way. Or this can go the same way for if you are wondering about a female. This can be the same. If they don't have the greatest relationship with their mother, it could be really hard for them to express things. Perhaps however they grew up really had a toll on them, and it affected them, and it affects their close relationships, especially the romantic relationships here. Okay? Yeah. We have the Devil that comes out. So definitely they have some ties that they need to release in regards of their relationship with their mother. They might be really codependent because of their lack of relationship with their mother as well, because this is girls' codependency addictions. So that's another one here. They could be really addicted to finding love and just having attention because their mother might have lacked giving them that as a child. Right? They might even just struggle with some kind of addiction here, some kind of relationship pattern they haven't fully let go of. Yeah, 2 of Swords. It's really hard for your person to come clean and make clean decisions, because it's when things go good for them, they're really happy about it, but they're also kind of prepared for something wrong to happen, because this doesn't always, good things don't always happen to them, or even if they do happen for them, they don't always see it because they're so conflicted and kind of wrapped up with their emotions. So again, this person might have blocked feelings, repressed emotions. They might be a little bit defensive. They can block out others sometimes. They might be unwilling to make choices. Okay. Maybe this person feels a little bit scared to express their anger or their sadness, or just to let it all out, because they're afraid that they might hurt you or somebody else or themselves. Okay, so that's something to know about your person there. So we're going to go in with the Wisdom Oracle to see what else we got here about things you must know about your person. Okay, Sunstone Crystal, what else do they need to know about their person? Yep. So we have All That Glitters comes out. So this person might feel the need to make themselves seem bigger or better than they actually are. Not saying that this person is a bad person or anything at all, but it's they feel like they have to overdo it to impress people. They really want to be able to have your attention and have the attention of their friends. So they kind of go above and beyond. So that's why it says all that glitters right here, because this person might be a little bit, um, they might have that desire to dress up or mask themselves, and not really show their true nature. Okay, this person might also be really into chasing after every new thing that comes up. So they're not really great at making like stable decisions here. But yeah, sometimes they try to be someone that they aren't. So they embellish themselves, embellish their story. Okay? So let's see what else we got here. What else do you need to know about your person? Okay, so we have here and now. So I feel like this person might have a little bit difficulties focusing on the present because they're always like in the middle. So they always think either about the past or they're too forward thinking. Like they're thinking too much about, what's going to happen to them. So this person again, that's why we have this 2 of Swords energy. It's like really hard for them to see what is going on for them right now in the present moment because they're really in between worlds. Okay? But this with this being here too, it might be really easy for them to get caught up with love, as well, because they're thinking like, I need somebody around me. I want some attention. I need that care, right? So this person that you're dealing with, definitely they need a lot of attention, but they need to stay more present, aware of this moment and cherish, the good sides of them. So it might be something you might have to work with is just showing them the good sides of them and showing them that they don't need to be this big person that they try to make themselves be. They just need to be themselves. They need to be true to themselves, right? They need to be more open and trust that their heart, has everything, is showing them everything that they already, have. Like they don't need any more, right? Tomorrow is beyond their reach. The past can't hurt them anymore. Just focus on the present moment. So that's something you might have to do with this person. Oh, and this just flipped out. So we have co-create again. So this is what I'm talking about. So you and this person are going to have to, help each other in a way where it's like you're just being really supportive of them and who they are. You don't want to like change them or anything like that. You need to be supportive about the person that they are because like throughout life they've had a battle with themselves. They've had a battle with their identity and like where they fit in. So it's like with relationships, that's also been a thing with them. It's like they've always had to do more or show more or maybe do less. And it's like they feel like they're not good enough. They feel like things aren't good enough for them. And that's why they've built kind of a codependency because they relied on the relationships to show them, what to do and who to be. So just know this connection is going to inspire you guys, open you guys up more. You might be able to co-create together, so come up with more ideas and even just find beautiful parts of yourselves that you haven't seen before. Together you'll be really creative with each other. And you might feel like you're kind of looking in a mirror because sometimes this person's experiences also matches up with your own. So that's really important to look at there. Okay? So I'm going to end off the reading there. I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you didn't already, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye now. Alright, so if you have chosen the carnelian crystal, you found your way to your reading. So what is something you need to know about this person? What do you need to know about your person in mind? This is a really great reading so far. Just the first reading that I did, I was like, wow, I didn't expect all that. So let's see what we got here. So carnelian crystal, what do you need to know about your person? Carnelian crystal, what do they need to know about their person in mind? So I'm going to pull 4 cards. And then I'll let you know what they are and what they mean. Carnelian crystal, what do you need to know about your person in mind? Okay, these are it. Okay. So let me just look at the cards here. So to start off, we have the 2 of Pentacles, and we also have strength. We also have the Nine of Cups and the Death card. So, let's see here. What do you need to know about your person in mind? Okay. With the Two of Pentacles here, this person might be really sorry about that. I ran out of space, so I had to make some space. So, back with the Two of Pentacles. So, this person is still like beginning to, find more confidence within themselves. So they might be doing a lot of things in their life currently that makes them happy. They might be juggling a lot of different opportunities as well. So it feels like they're doing things with their life. They're going places. So this person is very confident now in their abilities and what they have going for themselves. And I feel like they refuse to let anything upset them. Like it's like they finally got a hang of their life, even though like in the past it probably wasn't always like that way. So they refuse to let anything upset them. So if somebody tried to get at them one day or try to say something rude to them, they just like shove it out. Like they'd be like, okay, whatever. So in regards to relationship too, it's like this person really wants to keep a balance and they want to stay balanced. So if they talk to you about something and if they call something out that you're doing, like your actions or your behaviors, you got to listen to them because it's like they're not doing it from a place of hate or hurt. They're doing it from the place of love and balance, right? So this person is feeling more confident with themselves and they're understanding more about like what they need, and they're also adapting to relationship needs and what they need in relationships. So it's really important to listen out and hear them out. Okay. So we also have strength. So again, this person again, they're very courageous. They're more so facing reality now. They might have more control in their life. They're taking more control of their life. Where you might be the total opposite, where you have so much going for you, or you're just really stressed out, or, there's just a lot of responsibilities that you have to manage. So it's getting really hard for you to, have that time for yourself and that self care. Or this person has like a good balance of what's going on right now. So, as well, this person is learning to, forgive their imperfections and really love the flow of life, really love the ups and downs and everything because it's taught them a lot. You know what I mean? So, again, this person has that self awareness of themselves, obviously, but also about what they need in relationships and what they need to see, relationships thrive in their life. And they really have a good understanding of this because they've been through a lot of experiences. So definitely listen to them, hear them out. They might have different ways of dealing with things, but this is why, because they understand what went wrong and they know they're more on high alert of how to protect themselves and how to protect this connection. Okay. And we have the Nine of Cups. So I'm just going to move this out of the picture. So we have the Nine of Cups here. So again, this person is more emotionally satisfied with themselves, with their life. Um, they might be really content with what they've achieved as well. Okay. They can be a little bit overindulgent in things, like maybe they spend too much, or they spend too much on food or something like that. When they really got it good, like once they get a paycheck, they kind of like spend a week on something. This person could have like a really nice style or whatever that might, because like when I look at this card, this person is really stylish, so they might have a really nice style. So it's like every day or every week they buy a new outfit, something like that they indulge in. They really care about themselves, how they look. They really care about their hygiene, things like that. Let's see. Maybe this person just is really giving as well. Like because they know they have a lot to give, they are really giving, but they won't do it to the point where um, you get too used to them always giving to you. So it like kind of, takes a bad turn here. They also acknowledge that some people do kind of envy them and envy their success. They also acknowledge that like they've they've had distorted perceptions with love, and they have been emotionally manipulated in the past. Therefore, that's why they're more trying to get away from it, and they're more self-aware of what they need. So you really got to listen to this person, hear them out in regards to relationships. Okay, and at the end we have the death card. So this person has been through a lot of transformations again, and they kind of see relationships with a different light now. Like, things aren't the way they saw it in the past. Okay, they're more understanding of themselves and more understandings of relationships. Like, they really learned their lessons here. So again, with the death card, this is like, you're going to have to embrace the changes that come with this relationship, because I feel like this person is here to teach you a lot instead of you kind of trying to teach them a lot. So you might be a little frustrated with this person at times, but like, look at yourself, because they're kind of reflecting to you things that you need to learn and things that you need to grow from. Okay, not saying that this person is perfectly perfect 100%, but there's a lot of things that you're going to need to let go of and transform from with this relationship. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm sensing here. So let's get into the wisdom oracle cards and see what they got for you. I'm gonna push these cards up. What the heck was that? I'm gonna push these cards up. Okay, so what else does carnelian crystal pile 2? Oh, hold on, too many came out. Carnelian crystal, what do they need to know about their person? Okay, yin. So this person is really respectful of women, for one. They're really respectful of like having a very loving, more compassionate relationship. So when there's something that they notice is wrong, or they just don't feel really happy with, they're going to be able to open up to you and let you know. Like, they're not going to hold back. Like, this person will speak their mind. Like, they will share with you like how they're feeling. But as well with yin, it's like, this is just showing me that this person really respects you. So let's see what else we got here. Wow. We got yin and yang. So this might be like a really divinely guided relationship. Like, we both got yin and yang here. So it's like, you guys are yin and yang. Like, you guys are literally the embodiment of yin and yang. Like, one is learning, one is teaching, and then it can, switch. So there's going to be times in your relationships where you need to be more giving and they need to be more receiving, and then you need to be more receiving and they need to be more giving. So there will be that switch. Okay, that's crazy. I've never seen these two come out together before. I feel like you guys have a very like divine connection here, soulmates. That's why I'm sensing that you're learning a lot from this person, and they're reflecting a lot about like things that you need to learn about yourself and release from yourself as well. Okay, so we have To Be Fair that came out, and we also have Truth Be Told that came out. So again, with To Be Fair, like, this person is going to be completely transparent with you, and they're going to want to have that balance in this relationship. Like, they have more of a better hang of what is to be done, what is to be said, what is not to be said, just things like that, because they've had that experience. So as well, like, this person is always going to find a way that you guys can have compromise or achieve some sort of balance or fairness, and that, sometimes you do need to listen to them. You don't always need to be like trying to teach them things and speak to them about things, but sometimes really you need to like sit down and hear them out and what they're saying, because they have a lot to say to you. They have a lot of advice, like, they have a lot of experience. Not like they're going to be like preaching to you every day, but there will be times where you actually need to listen to them instead of like being angry. You need to be more compassionate and open up to receive, right? There's like mutual benefit within this relationship as well. You'll feel heard out, you'll feel valued, and you'll feel really respected. Like, you'll respect this person for like what they've taught you as well. This relationship isn't going to be something that you will always have the upper hand, but there's a reason, because your ego needs to be deflated a little bit, honestly. So we have truth be told as well. So this is about being honest, being open. This is also about, not quickly responding and reacting, but to really hear your person out, really see the truth of the conversation. And you guys will be able to have open conversations as well. And, when it is time for you to speak your truth, speak your truth. And they'll be open to listening, and you'll always have that balance. Okay. This relationship is really going to transform you as a couple if you guys end up dating or you want to date. So that's what I got for you that chose pile 2. If you enjoyed that reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye now. All right, last but not least, if you have chosen the labradorite crystal, you found your way to your reading. So what do you need to know about your person? Let's figure it out. So I'm going to start with the tarot. I'm going to pull 4 cards for you today. But what do you need to know about your person? Labradorite. What do you need to know about your person? Pile 3. What do they need to know about their person in mind? Something they might not know about, something they haven't realized, or just some word of advice. The person has really great intuition. They have a good idea of what they want in life and what they want to achieve. That's for one. Yep. See that? The world. As the world flipped over, I'm going to take it. One more card here. Okay. So the 4 cards, I'm also going to use the Wisdom Oracle deck, but afterwards. So the 4 cards that I got here today, we have the 6 of Wands, the High Priestess, we have the World, and the 10 of Wands. So just give me a second here to go over the cards. Okay, so starting off, we have the 6 of Wands. So as I said, like, this person, they're very aware of what they want to achieve in their life. Okay, I feel like this person has a set idea of what they want to do. They also are the type of person that, they kind of, not certainly that they like the center of attention, but they like to be known by other people that they're doing something and they're going somewhere. Like, they want people to feel inspired when they look at them. Okay. So this person as well, they're very prideful. Okay. Like, sometimes, like, they know how to drop their pride as well, but they're very prideful of, like, things that they're doing in their life right now. But sometimes this person can be so involved with themselves and what they're doing that it's hard for them to connect with other people and see other people's like emotions, or however their experiences that they're going through, because they're living totally opposite lives from other people around them. So it's like sometimes they're just so involved with themselves, they can't get off their high horse, but they need to practice humility, because that's really important for them, right? Because they have a lot of recognition, but they can't forget about the feelings of others and the experiences that other people have, right? They kind of can just be so wrapped up in their own world sometimes. But with the High Priestess here, it's like maybe this person is so high up and they're so involved with themselves and making sure that they're doing the right things, is because they actually feel a little bit insecure about themselves. Like, they fear that somebody's going to find out about their past experience. So they kind of, run away from that by doing more things that make them feel like more acknowledged, more happy, you know? But it's like there's something about them, like they have like a high intuition, but sometimes their intuition gets like mixed up with their ego. So it's like sometimes they feel like it's their intuition, but it's actually their ego talking. So this person is very involved with themselves, but they're not fully in tune with their inner being. They're more involved with their outer appearance. Okay. So yeah, this person might be holding a lot of things in, and it's really hard for them to communicate those things to other people. But it's like it's really time for them to listen to their intuition and not be so involved with the um, outer appearance of them. Okay. There's something about this connection, or there's something about this person that is really significant to you that you figured out. Like there's something about them that you feel really connected to. It could be the type of work that they're doing too, whatever that might be, that you feel like, I feel kind of guided to be around this person. It's like something small or something big, whatever about them that you realize, like, yes, I'm interested in getting to know this person. That's what I'm sensing here. Yeah. And then we have the world. So this person, like maybe you feel like whatever they're doing, whatever they're involved in will really complete you. Maybe like your hobbies or your passions really line up together. It's like you guys would be going down the right path together. Maybe this person does travel a lot and you like that lifestyle. Like you know that they travel a lot, so you would want to be in a relationship with someone that also loves to travel. Just something that you can both look forward to. But yeah, I feel like this person is still coming to terms about who they are, their individual selves, and also how they can relate to other people, because sometimes it's hard for them to relate to other people. But that's because they don't want to relive experiences that they've had in their past. Like, I feel like there's something about them that they're hiding or shunning about themselves. And they just keep it all inside. But that's something to figure out. It's kind of, honestly, with that 10 of Wands, it's kind of eating them up, like that heavy responsibility. There's just something that's a heavy weight on their shoulder that they're really good at hiding, like keeping a secret of. But yeah, I feel like this person is still trying to wake up to know their true potential of who they are. Like they have a good idea of what they want to do in life, but if they aren't feeling really good inside, if they're not feeling self-confident and feeling like they really are passionate and loving what they're doing, and instead they're really focusing on like external attention and things like that, they're not going to feel really completely fulfilled with what they're doing, even if it is their passion. You know what I mean? So yeah, maybe it's time for them to take a more objective look at themselves and their goals here. But as well, just with the world card, this is like success in relationships and even like in creative opportunities as well. Maybe you can create something together. You feel like the world is yours. Like maybe you two will go on like really great trips, as I said, traveling. But I think you both work really hard, and that working hard will pay off, and you know that you'll be on the right path for your future. So you'll be happy. But again, 10 of Wands as this future outcome or in the end here. You guys might have to go through some kind of uphill struggle, something like that. You might have to have a chat that helps lighten up the mood or lighten up the mode, like your work mode, because you guys are always just like heavy on work mode. This could also, like, I'm saying both of you, which even though this is about your person, but I feel like you're both kind of going through the same thing here. But yeah, your person may blame themselves for events that happened to them in their past. Exactly as I was saying, like there's something about them that they hide on their inner side. You know how people like kind of cover themselves with like beauty and all that lovely, great things that look great on the outside, but there's something that they're struggling with on the inside here, because you can see that there's a heavy burden on them. Like they feel like they're overextending themselves too much as well, because they're trying to get that external approval. Maybe they feel like they don't want to be at blame, so they overdo things, they overwork, they overcompensate. Okay. Maybe they feel, again, with the 10 of Wands, they might feel guilty or responsible for something, or maybe just overcommitted to something, but they need to lighten up some sort of aspect in their life. Like they have reached this completion, they've reached this goal of theirs. It's now time for a break. It's now time for them to have more self-care, before they continue on and break their back. So let's go in with your wisdom oracle cards to figure out what else you need to know about this person. Thinker, that's in reverse. Let's see what else. Ooh, dropped to the floor. 1 second. Okay, so we have a change in the wind. One card. So we have flexible. I'm just gonna flip them. Okay, interesting. Very interesting here. Okay. So the first card we have is Thinker, and then we have a change in the wind, and then Flexible. So starting off with Thinker, I feel like this person is trying to think about if what they're doing really makes them happy. Like I feel like they're trying to figure out like yes, it makes them happy, but it's like their method of doing things isn't fulfilling them. It's making them feel like they're overdoing it. Maybe they feel like they need to be more strategic instead of just like overextending themselves and doing like so many different things at once that they're just forgetting to like have that time for themselves. So this person needs to like plan out their lives a little bit more, plan out what they're doing. I feel like they're also trying to weigh the pros and cons of like relationships, trying to figure out if there's like it can work because they don't really want to force things, but it's like because they're not taking enough time for themselves, they're like, do I have enough time for a relationship? So there's a lot of things that's going through their mind. They're trying to make more calculated decisions. And they're trying to focus on the next steps of their lives. But this is why we have a change of the wind too. I feel like they're trying to get through this chaos, get through this confusion. But it's like maybe they need that time to do this on their own because like it would be hard to carry somebody else. Because if you look in there, it's like there's only one person in that gazebo. So I feel like they're trying to get through things right now. Again, there's something about them they haven't really spoken to you about. Because right now they feel kind of out of sync. Maybe this relationship, this partnership feels out of sync as well. But like it's a rough area, but this rough area is here because it's teaching you both lessons, things that you need to grow. So maybe this person is taking kind of temporary time departed from you, taking time for themselves. Okay, but this will pass and things will start up fresh again because this person wants to be more flexible. They don't want to be this 10 of wands. They don't want to have all these burdens on them. They want to be able to be lighter. They want to be able to be more open-minded. They want to be able to adapt easier to their environment, to what they're doing, and to relationships. So I feel like they're trying to figure out something new, try something new, so they aren't in this feeling of feeling like they have like so much weight on their shoulders. So be really open to hear from this person and make sure you guys come to happy compromises as well. Maybe whatever happened with you two in the past, like they don't want to like live in that way. They like want to try something new. Like they don't want to keep like things from you. Not saying they're keeping secrets from you, but there's something that they're hiding that they've dealt with in the past that's really hard for them, like because it's having this heavy weight on their shoulder. Let me kind of try and figure out what it is. What is this thing that has heavy weight on their shoulders? The secret to be revealed. Wow. It's about relationships. Maybe they're afraid of commitment. They're afraid if they commit that they'll get hurt again. Maybe they're doing a lot and showing you a lot about themselves. Like maybe when you first met, like you guys went on a whole bunch of dates, like you just saw the best side of this person, and then suddenly things started to change because they were overextending themselves, so you only see the best sides of them. Again, that external approval. So it's about relationships. There's something about a relationship that happened to them in the past that they feel like they need to overextend themselves. They feel like they need to do more in order to be loved or to be liked. But it's like they don't want to live like that anymore. There's some sort of thing that they showed you that wasn't truly who they were. Okay? So that's what I got for you guys. That shows pile 3. If you enjoyed that reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye now.